Imagine, for a second, a world where your daily commute costs less than your morning latte. No gas stations, no $50,000 car loans, and no EV luxury tax. For years, we've been told that electric cars are the toys of the wealthy, sleek, fast, but financially out of reach for the average family. We've watched from the sidelines as Tesla dominated the headlines with $40,000 sedans and $100,000 trucks. But while the West was focused on luxury, a silent giant in the East was perfecting a different kind of revolution. That revolution is here. It's called the BYD Seagull, and it's not just a car, it's a heat-seeking missile aimed directly at the heart of the traditional auto industry. With a starting price that barely scratches $7,999, BYD hasn't just entered the chat, they've flipped the table. The auto industry is currently in a state of shock, and the question everyone is asking is simple: how? How can a car this modern, this packed with tech, cost less than a used Honda Civic? Today, we are peeling back the curtain on the secrets of the Seagull. We're diving deep into the Blade battery technology that makes this price point possible, the design choices that defy its budget label, and why this tiny hatchback is officially the biggest headache Elon Musk has ever faced. Stay with me, because what we're about to reveal isn't just about a cheap car. It's about the moment the world finally realized that the future of driving is for everyone. The architecture of affordability, compact, not cheap. When most people hear $8,000 car, they picture a glorified golf cart. They expect thin plastic, outdated lights, and an interior that feels like a waiting room from 1994. But the second you lay eyes on the Seagull, that mental image shatters. BYD didn't build a budget car, they built a modern urban predator. The design language here is what BYD calls ocean aesthetics. It's sharp, it's aggressive, and it features icebreaker headlights that look like they belong on a vehicle triple its price. By keeping the car compact, ideal for the tight, bustling streets of Tokyo, London, or Mumbai, BYD avoided the massive material costs that weigh down heavy SUVs. But don't let the small label fool you. Step inside and the narrative changes again. Usually at this price, you'd be lucky to get a radio with a physical knob. Instead, the Seagull greets you with a massive, rotating 10.1-inch touchscreen and a fully digital instrument cluster. It feels airy, open, and, dare I say, premium. By utilizing a hatchback design and pushing the wheels to the absolute corners of the chassis, BYD has created a TARDIS effect. Small on the outside, surprisingly roomy on the inside. This car is a laser-targeted strike at the urban commuter. It's for the student who needs a reliable first car, the professional navigating downtown traffic, and the small family looking to slash their monthly bills. It's a masterclass in practical luxury, proving that you don't need a six-figure salary to have a dashboard that looks like it's from the future. The secret weapon, the Blade battery. If the design is the hook, the battery is the knockout punch. The biggest mystery surrounding the Seagull is how BYD can afford to put a high-performance battery into a $7,999 frame. The answer lies in a single word: integration. Most car companies are essentially assemblers. They buy batteries from one company, software from another, and seats from a third. BYD is different. They started as a battery company in the 90s, and that DNA is their superpower. They manufacture their own lithium iron phosphate Blade batteries. Why does this matter? Safety. LFP chemistry is famous for being incredibly stable. Unlike the nickel-based batteries found in many high-end EVs, the Blade battery is virtually immune to thermal runaway, the fancy term for car fires. You can literally drive a nail through these cells and they won't explode. Cost. By cutting out the middleman and using iron-based chemistry, which is far cheaper than cobalt, BYD has slashed the most expensive part of an EV by nearly half. Longevity. These batteries are built to last. We're talking 3,000 to 4,000 charging cycles. For the average driver, that means the car could potentially outlast the owner. The Seagull offers two flavors, a 30 kilowatt pack and a 38 kilowatt pack. On paper, that gives you between 300 and 400 kilometers of range, approximately 190 to 250 miles. In the real world of city driving, where stop-and-go traffic actually helps EVs through regenerative braking, this is more than enough. You could commute for a week and never touch a charger. And when you do, it supports fast charging that gets you from 30% to 80% in just 30 minutes, the time it takes to grab a coffee and answer a few emails. High tech on a low budget, the silicon interior. In 2026, a car is no longer just a mechanical tool, it's a rolling computer. Traditionally, if you wanted smart features, you had to pay the smart price. The Seagull is ending that gatekeeping. Despite its price tag, this car comes standard with over-the-air updates. This is the same technology that made Tesla famous, the ability for your car to get better while it sits in your driveway. New software, improved battery management, even new infotainment features can be beamed directly to the car. But it's the safety tech that really raises eyebrows. We're seeing airbags, electronic stability control, and even intelligent driving assistance features that are usually optional extras on cars twice this price. BYD is sending a clear message: safety isn't a luxury, it's a right. This level of tech integration is only possible because BYD controls the entire supply chain. From the chips in the dashboard to the motors in the wheels, they build it all. This vertical integration allows them to optimize the software to work perfectly with the hardware, resulting in a user experience that feels snappy, intuitive, and most importantly, human. The global price war: Tesla versus BYD. The elephant in the room is, of course, Tesla. For decades, Elon Musk has been the face of the EV movement. But as we move into 2026, the data tells a new story. For the first time, BYD has officially overtaken Tesla in global battery electric vehicle sales. Tesla's strategy has always been top-down. Start with the expensive Roadster, move to the Model S, and eventually reach the affordable Model 3. But even the Model 3, starting around $35,000 to $40,000, is a mountain too high for the global middle class. While Tesla was waiting for the right moment to build a cheaper car, BYD simply did it. Think about the math. You could buy 4 BYD Seagulls for the price of one entry-level Tesla Model 3. This isn't just a competition, it's a shift in philosophy. Tesla is a tech lifestyle brand. BYD is a mass-market utility giant. In markets like Brazil, Mexico, Southeast Asia, and Europe, the Seagull is becoming the people's car. It is the vehicle that is finally convincing the average person to trade in their gas-guzzling hatchback for a silent electric future. Musk has famously said that Tesla is an AI and robotics company that happens to make cars. That may be true, but while Tesla is focusing on the shockwave of full self-driving and humanoid robots, BYD is focusing on the shockwave of putting every family on Earth into an EV. A silent revolution, more than just a car. So what does this mean for the rest of us? The arrival of the $7,999 EV is the first domino in a global chain reaction. When a car this cheap hits the market, it forces everyone to react. Toyota, Hyundai, and Volkswagen are now staring at a reality where their entry-level vehicles are suddenly 3 times more expensive than the competition. This price war is the best thing that could happen to consumers. It's going to drive innovation up and prices down across the entire board. But the impact goes deeper than the sticker price. This is about energy independence. When the cost of entry for an EV drops this low, the global reliance on oil begins to fracture. For developing nations, the Seagull represents a way to leapfrog the expensive, polluting infrastructure of the 20th century and jump straight into a clean, electrified 21st century. Is the Seagull a Tesla killer? Not exactly. Tesla will likely always hold the crown for performance and brand prestige, but the Seagull is something much more significant. It is the extinction event for the gas engine. It removes the final excuse, the price, that has kept millions of people from going green. We're standing at a crossroads. For years, we've looked at the electric future as something coming soon, something for later. The BYD Seagull proves that the future isn't just here, it's affordable, it's stylish, and it's parked in the driveway next door. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a budget-conscious parent, or someone who just wants to save the planet without going broke, the Seagull is a symbol of a new era. An era where build your dreams isn't just a slogan, but a reality for anyone with 8,000